Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Crow here. This is going to be the start of the video, even though I'm recording this last in the 3 recordings that I made. Um, this is going to be a video on how to make money with tourism, space tourism. So first and foremost, let me get to my final destination. Uh, just as a... I picked one of the small ones. Basically, you get a passenger ship, you load it up with crew cabins, you get a couple contracts going to the same general places. You head out, you go to them, you come back. I picked ones that were 15,000 light years out. There are some that go to Jacques Station, which is 30,000 out. There are some that go past the bulge in the center of the galaxy, which is huge. Those are the high-paying ones. I picked a 15,000 light year one, so about 30,000 light year round trip, because I was going to see if I was going to get bored out of my skull and lose interest with the game before I managed to come back. And I am glad that I picked a 15,000 light year one. Now, let me get back to the station and I will show you how this works. Where the fuck is the station? Okay, it's on the other side of the sun. Alright. We took the Beluga. It is a big ship. Very, very big ship. Biggest in the game. It's also doesn't have the best jump range. About 20 light year jump range without engineering upgrades. With engineering, you can get it to like 32. I got some bad rolls, and then I ran out of data mined wake exceptions for the tier 5 roll, so I only have a 29.5 light year jump range. Max of... Okay, max 31.6, so not horrible, but if you're going 15,000 light years, you fucking feel it. I'll show you the build a bit. But first, I'm going to cover the basics, so in case you want to skip the rest, you don't have to listen to me drone on about the ship build. And I think after I show you how this works at the station, I'll throw on the videos at the end with Destination 1 and Destination 2. I had 2 destinations. I hadn't recorded when I got to the first one, so that was my first impression, what the fuck is going on kind of thing. It was cool. They're really cool tourism things that I'm glad they put them as a destination because, it's like, oh wow, this was really cool. I'm glad I came out here to see this instead of, wow, that was fucking it? I jumped for days to get here? Probably could have started recording right about here instead of jumping into the system, but you guys don't mind waiting if I'm going to be telling you how to make hundreds of millions just by traveling. And I am serious about how much money you make off of this. It is currently the highest paying thing to do in Elite Dangerous, and hour per million, probably the most money you can make for time. That being said, there are some downsides which I will talk about once I get in here, get repaired, and turn this shit in because, oh my god, it's been way too long. And I'm kind of scared some shit's gonna happen. Because up until now, there has been no civilization, no chance of error unless I fly into a sun. Here, I'm at the mercy of NPCs. I am in solo play. I'm being paranoid. Even in the PvE servers, I'm worried that somebody's going to fuck me up. Because I scanned every single system that I came through. I didn't do detailed scans of them all, but I'm going to have a lot of exploration data as well.
Kruger, Lima, Alpha, Uniform. Submit a docking request, and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander.
Okay, I've been gone so long, my stomach's fluttering a bit. I'm so nervous to get this in and landed. Here we go. How do I dock? I forgot how to dock. There we go.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 02.
Yes, I am trusting the auto dock because I trust the auto dock. And this ship it's fucking fat. Just get me down, get me landed. That's all I want. Once I'm landed, I'm safe and I'm done. Come on, girl. Come on, big girl. Before I repair the ship, I'll show you the paint damage that you take on your hull just from traveling. Popping my knuckles. I've been doing this all day.
Maintain current course, Commander.
I traveled. Yeah, all my friends are back in the core doing grinding and all this kind of stuff, and I'm sitting out here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere going, I wish I could help you guys. I wish I could do stuff with you, but it'll take me actual days of constant jumping to get back, and I didn't like that. I mean, if you play this game a lot solo, that's fine, but I play this with friends, so I wanted to get back. Come on, come on, come on. It's fine. We made it. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. I need to pour myself a fucking drink after that.
Landing completed. Power down systems. Welcome.
Okay, let's see what this thing looks like in That is a beat to hell beluga. Look at the paint chips, damn. Oh. Oh, you poor baby. Okay. First and foremost, let's open up the starport. Refuel all that 128 tons. Repair all, including paint damage. Restock all of my AFMUs and heat sinks. Unknown artifact interface. Oh, I can't turn on my universal cartographies here because somebody's been UA bombing it. Great. Now, okay, these people are not. I need to turn these in. So what you do is you go to the passenger lounge. Once you have your ship all set up, you go to the passenger lounge. You pick a passenger. You pick up one of these You pick up one of these. See, look, this one is 36.9 millions to go to Black Hole Heart, which is a ways away. But you pick up multiples of these and fill up multiple cabins, and if you have them all going to the same place, you go to one place or two places, you basically just go there, and they're like, okay, thanks, you can take us back now. And then you fly all the way back, and you get your reward. So let's see here. 76.8 million to... That was 37.9 million for one. 32.5 million for two. 24.4 million for three. And then the last one is 32.5 million. So, a lot of money there. And just like that, I'm up to almost 200 million. Now, if you notice the time on that, it took me over a week to do that because I was dawdling, I was playing other games, I wasn't doing it like 7 or 8 hours a day of jumping. But 15,000 light years, hang on, let me do the math. Let's do the math real quick. 15,000 light years out, so 15,000 divided by my jump range, but let's say 30. Let's round it to 30. It's 500 jumps divided by 60, or yeah, divided by 60 because it's about a minute a jump. So it's about 8 hours out and 8 hours back of nonstop jumping. So, give or take, I mean, my math might be shitty. I'm doing it on a little phone calculator, and I'm really not good at math, but let's see, we got 36 million for one that's 20,000 light years away, 10 million, so here's 25 million for one that's 24,000 light years away. Oh, 66 million for a 24, yeah, see, these are the ones you want to do, and I'm out here in Seos, because Seos is in the middle of ass fuck nowhere. I know I have a colorful way with words. And apparently Seos has these really long-range ones. Seos and Sothis both have them. You do the trick where you log out to the main menu, you switch to a different server, either private or solo or open, and you hop between them until you can stack up missions going to the same place. Just like you did with the Sothis to Seos runs before they nerfed it. Sothis to Seos, the Sothis and Seos long-range cargo runs have been nerfed. They're not worth doing at all anymore. That's why we're doing this. I should have said that at the beginning. But it is 3, almost 4 a.m. and I am very tired. I've been doing this for a while. I just want to be done. What was I doing? I think I got a bunch of exploration. Wow. Wait, really? Wow! I was halfway to Ranger, and one trip out to 15,000 light years and back got me from 50% to Ranger, to 81% past Pioneer. What's after Pioneer? Is Elite after Pioneer? Am I almost to Elite just from one fucking run? Good lord. Oh. And I can't turn in passenger. I can't turn in. I should go to Cios or Sothis, see if I can turn it in there. Because I want to see how much universal cartographies I got. Let's look at these real quick. That's shiny. I like that. And then Pioneer, Coolio. And these are the little explanations of them. You can see them in the videos that I'm gonna throw in at the end here, where I first read these. But these apparently are made by the players that discovered these places that they turned into tourist spots. Now let's go into. But yeah, it's super simple. I don't have to really explain anything other than like Sothis and Cios. You just come here, you get a contract, you go to where they tell you to go, and you come back. But let's take a quick look at my build before I run over and try to turn in my universal cartography. That's gonna be another few million. I discovered an Earth like that's gonna have my name on it. I know I discovered a few things. Once you get out there, every single system you start going to is going to be undiscovered. You can stop and get your name on every single planet, on every single star there, but it takes you so much more time. I just stopped doing it after a couple, because every single one was undiscovered. I think I discovered something that looked interesting. First and foremost, you don't need a wake scanner. You don't need shield boosters. Get heat sinks. That was a mistake that I regretted. I ran out of heat sinks before I even got fully out there. They don't even have heat sinks here? They actually not have heat sinks out here. Wow. Okay, yeah, I forgot Cios is just nothing. You want all these as heat sinks, as many as you can, because every now and then random number generator will fuck you, and it'll dump you between two stars that are spawned right next to each other. And suddenly you're getting heat from both of them, and it's like, oh shit, so dump a heat sink, turn away and run. And there is pilot error every now and then. You forget you didn't throttle back, or your game froze or minimized or something, and suddenly you're at 130 heat because you got too close to the star and had to drop out. Yeah, that's not good. That's why you have an AFMU, but AFMU can't repair everything. Let us run over to, I guess, Sothis real quick a minute. And I got paid. I am quite happy to be done with that. Now, a final word on the missions themselves, and are they worth it? They are worth it if you need money. You don't quite have enough for that Corvette you've always wanted, or oh, you really want to get a Anaconda?
Depart when ready, Commander.
You want to get that, cargo Anaconda or that exploration Anaconda, or you want to get at fully outfitted Fertilance in one set of missions, you go out and do this. Because my friend Armand, if he watches this, he'll have to confirm or deny the exact number, but he had to go to Jacques, and he had a few stops on the way out to Jacques. Then he had to go to Jacques Station. Then he had to go to a destination past Sagittarius A on the other side of the big core bulge, and then all the way back. And I believe he said it was going to give him a payout of something like 280 or 290 million credits. It's a long trip. It'll take him a few weeks, but think about it. I have my landing gear out still. Jeez, it's been long, too long. But if you think about it, our, minute per jump, 30 light year jump, minute, like an hour per million, is there anything in the game that can get you for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks work, get you enough for half of a combat Anaconda, or enough for pretty much any other combat ship? Like you can get a fully outfitted Fertilance for 80, 90 million, maybe not with armor.
You have the all clear. FFC signing off.
Like if you want a ship and you can't afford it, do that. But be prepared to do nothing but jumping. You can stop it now and then and pause and land and drive around your SRV, or you can explore a system or take some pretty screenshots, but eventually it gets fucking boring. Um, Shout out right now to my man Sidestrafe. If he hadn't been streaming so much, I would have just fucking eaten my shoe. He's been streaming quite a bit of Elite Dangerous, so I've been doing the thing where I just jump from system, jump, fuel, while watching him putter around in the stuff in the core worlds and talking to people. And so check out Sidestrafe's stream if you can, and his YouTube channel. I've been a subscriber for his channel for a while. He's pretty fucking good. He's the one who got me into MechWarrior Online. It's a good game. I got bored with it, but it's a good game. This is where a better YouTuber would do a jump cut, but I'm a lazy sack of shit, so you can just kind of fast forward, skip ahead a little bit, or listen to me talk to you. How are you doing? You doing good? It's 4 a.m. I'm tired. Don't expect any kind of sensicalness. I just want to get this done. I'm probably not even going to get back to Papin City tonight. I'll probably go back tomorrow, because it's only 16, 17 jumps to Papin City, which is nothing after what I just did. You can only plot a course about 1,000 light years at a time, about 900 and something light years at a time. So I had to, open the menu, count out like a kilometer or 1,000 light years using those little grid squares, find a star, click on it, mark it, chart a course to it. Then it's usually about 35, 36 jumps to get to it. 35, 36 for 1,000 light years. Do that 15 times out, 15 times back. I don't want to use the term soul destroying because the payout is very much worth it, but it's kind of it's a grind. And we were talking in the Inside Strafe's live stream earlier with people, and honestly, if it's something you really, really want, like a Corvette or an Anaconda or some of those really expensive ships, and you don't have the money, and you want to do this, and you're okay with grinding this, that's fine. If you're having fun with your Viper, or you're having fun with your Vulture, or your Asp Explorer, or Diamondback, or what have you, and you don't have enough for a big ship, but you're okay with that, don't bother. Don't bother. It's honestly, unless you're really willing to put in the work and the time for something you really, really want, it's just painful. Honestly, I only did this because the insurance on my Corvette is 25 million, and I was down to maybe like 80 something, whatever it said at the beginning.
Lima Alpha Uniform. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility.
So I wanted a little bit more wiggle room with my Corvette insurance.
Okay, Commander. Land on pad 39er.
And I wanted enough money to be able to rebuy an Asp Explorer and kit that out for long-range exploration, because I stored a lot of the engineered modules off my Anaconda, but I did sell my Anaconda to afford the Beluga, because they nerfed long-range trading. What good is a long-range cargo hauler if they nerfed long-range trading? So 400 tons of cargo, 52 light-year jump range, whoop-de-fucking-do. You're not going to make hardly any money off that anymore.
Decrease your speed to within regulatory limits.
You can make money off that, but not the stupid amount that we were making with Sothis to Ceos that I got spoiled on. Sothis and Ceos, not Sothis to Ceos. That's silly. Watch this place be... No, wait, this place doesn't have a black market. You can't UE bomb this place because you can't sell those stupid artifacts here. I remember that when people got salty about the Sothis to Ceos money runs. That's what people were basically griefing the station by selling unknown artifacts and sabotaging all the station systems. Sothis still worked fine. Now, let's see how much money and see how many planets and stuff I get to add to my list.
Completed. Ground crew have been dispatched. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Oh, right, I actually have to push the button. Rain is not on the upright and locked position. Oh, that's gonna drive my OCD nuts. There we go. Universal cartographies. Okay. I'm at 195.3. Oh, look at all the new stuff. Holy shit, look at all the stuff. Can I scroll up on this? There we go. I'm going to do a slow scroll here so I can pause it later and just add it to my Google Docs of systems I've discovered. I have a Google Doc with every single system that I've discovered. This is going to add to it quite a bit. I think I'm gonna get multiple newly discovereds from each page. Alright, and we're back from selling all that nav data. I'm pretty sure I'm either going to cut through that or fast forward it, because holy shit, but I made another 10 million just from selling nav data. So, definitely worth bringing an advanced discovery scanner and scanning every single fucking thing you can find. But, yeah. Now, real quick a minute, let's look at... And we don't need to look at outfitting, it's just a fucking beluga with 4 passenger compartments, couple of business, couple of... What do we have here for passenger compartments? We have 2 business, 2 first class. Yep, simple as that. That's what I had. The first classes are class 6s, the businesses are class 5s. That's it. And then that's a lot of shit I gotta pay, but that is we're done. We're fucking done. We're good. We are. What was that? Was that a, the fuck? Serious Atmospherics? Is that one of those new space station things? I'm gonna have to check that out before I leave. But I'm not gonna check that out on camera because I've been talking too long. Okay. From here, we're going to cut to my first stop, which is the Holy Twins, and then the one after that is some neutron Earth, like whatever. They're both interesting. It's just what was waiting for me at the end of the destination of where the people wanted to go. So once they got there, they were happy. You're going to see how they interact. And one thing you should note is be fucking careful, because when I took off to originally leave Cios, an NPC rammed into me that I didn't even see there. I got a 100 credit fine for reckless flying, and for the rest of the entire flight, my passenger's satisfaction was reduced to miserable. So I was worried that if I did something fucked up, they'd just leave or cancel the contract and be like, "No, we're done." So that was what I was dealing with the whole flight. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna fucking go to bed. Enjoy the clips of the fancy pulsars and shit. But that's how you make money now. Big money. That's how you make big money now. You can make money other ways, but that's how you make big one payout money now. Alrighty, we are finishing fueling before our last jump to our first destination. It has been a total of, oh, well, let's look at Galaxy Map real quick. How far are we from Cios? We have traveled a total of 12,860 light years with a 29.4, I want to say 42? 29.5 light year jump range on the Beluga. We've had a few run-ins, incidents, random number generator screwed us over a bit. Only a few jumps ago, I dropped out of frameshift drive next to the star, only to find there was a second star that was a lot closer to me So suddenly I was sandwiched between two stars overheating, and I was forced to burn the heatsink to get out of it. That has happened a few times on this trip over the last couple days. So, I have one heatsink, and I'm not even at the end of my out trip yet. I still have to make it all the way back now without damaging the hull. Now, I'm a little worried because some of the passengers are, they're unhappy, and I'm hoping that hull damage from overheating, if in case of emergency, doesn't cause them to jettison. You know, just hit the evac switch and launch their compartment into space. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. But let's see what happens. This is my first time ever delivering a passenger to a destination, so I'm curious to see what happens. Two of my contracts are in this system. Two of them are in the system, I think, about 1,000 light years away. And then it's I think, 15,000 light year trip back to Ceos to complete them. Oh, that's why they wanted to come here. Well, let's see what they want. The Holy Twins. Okay, so this is the Holy Twins. Is there a second one? Is that why it's called Holy Twins? Well, what do they want me to go to? Oh, they want me to go to here. Well, I guess I'm gonna go explore whatever that is. Oh crap, it's a couple thousand light seconds out. I will fast forward this part for your viewing pleasure. I probably won't add fancy music to it. You'll live. I seem to have overshot slightly. Came up a lot faster than I was expecting it. I was checking my phone. Don't blame me. My space phone. I mean, I'm in space. Holy Twins. They must be orbiting each other then, maybe? Lines look like they might be. I don't know. Do they want me to land here? Is that what's going on? Guess let's scan them both, see what happens. Wait, no, there's two targets right here. The Holy Twins. Oops, I wasn't finished scanning whatever that was. Okay, but why are they called the Holy Twins? Come on. There it is. So do I have to fly to this thing? And it's not landable. What do they want me to do? Does it tell me? And collect data. Transport them to the Holy Twins. Okay, so I just gotta get closer to the Holy Twins. Oh, I'm supposed to drop out there. It's got a dropout angle. What? What is here? Okay, Pulsar is too far away to be a pretty sight. Maybe if I land... Okay, no, is it a... I'm betting it's a beacon. Is this an Earth-like? Okay, before I drop out, I want to check something real quick. Are these two Earth-likes? Twin Earth-likes orbiting a neutron pulsar. Okay, now I know why they're called the Holy Twins. Friggin' hot, 174 Kelvin. Okay, that's freaking cool. They want me to drop out here. That's what they gave me on the nav thing. They said we're adding info to the nav. They gave me exact coordinates where they want me to drop out of Super Cruise. Probably for the best view. I don't know. But oh, that's cool. The Earth-likes are orbiting each other, which is orbiting a pulsar. Like, what are the chances of that? Somebody do the math on that. Tell me the chances of two inhabitable water planets capable of sustaining life. I guess that's where the holy comes from. I've said that. I'm tired. What is this? It is a tourist beacon. Okay, what happens when I scan it? The Holy Twins. Oh. Oh my gosh, is that from an actual player? From Commander Evo Fish. Huge magnetic fields protect both of these tourist attractions, so-called Evo and Flash, from the otherwise lethal radiation emitted by the nearby neutron star. Both planets exhibit stunning vistas with beautiful sky shots of their sister planet. Relax and enjoy silky indigenous wines on Evo, and maybe hop over to Flash for the breathtaking water rapids that stretch for miles and miles. Indulge the locals in their fantastical tales of mythology and intrigue about the history of the two planets, or simply take that once-in-a-lifetime picture. Okay, so that means these people are happy now. Take me back to Newton Station. Take me back to Newton Station. 3 weeks complete. Now let's see the site. Oh, that is cool. Okay, now where's the sister world? How close is it? Not that close, to be honest. I can't actually see it from here. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Well, I guess let's... Wait, is there a ship here? I have a contact on sensors. There's a ship. First ship I've seen in almost 13,000 light years. Oh, I hope it's friendly. I don't have any weapons and I'm very squishy. Let's go say hello. It's an NPC. It's probably another tourist, probably another orca or a beluga. Looks like an orca? With YouTube compression, you might not be able to even see that thing. It's definitely an orca. How have I not detected that guy yet? ABW Galactic Travel Agency. Oh! Oh, they're frameshift jumping. Bye! Well, I guess let's take a picture, then head out of here. I also want to check for paint damage. Somebody told me that when they got to their destination, they had a lot of like paint damage. There was chipping and stuff. Oh wow, yeah. My friends are weird. But look at that. There's a lot of like paint damage to the wings and the nose. Guess let's take a screenshot and then there we go. And now how far to the next target? Another 4,000 light years. So that's 3 hours, 4 hours of hard jumping, 5 hours maybe? And then a few days back to get to the Sothis and Seos, New Dawn. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a break here because that was a long trip today. Okay, we will be back with you when I reach the next target, whenever the hell that is. And we are at our last stop, and I was just forced to use my last heatsink. Well, we're one jump from the last stop, but yeah, I fucking hate this when this happens. I did not bring enough heat sinks to account for random number generator. I drop out next to a sun, and guess what's right next to it? Another sun. So I drop out into orbit of one to realize I'm also within range of the other one, so I start getting overheating from 2 stars. Before I can even get away, I'm at 114% heat. So, like, look at how close those things are. I dropped out between those. They gotta... Oh, that's really annoying. You either gotta make it so that doesn't happen, or they gotta give us a way to refuel heat sinks on long-range trips, because, like, if you fly too close to a sun because you're not paying attention, if you get to throttle down on jump, that's understandable, that's your fault, but if you're going across the galaxy, random number generator will eventually fuck you. Luckily I didn't lose any hull there, so I don't think any of my customers are unhappy. Yeah, one jump away. Let's see what the big hubbub is for this next stop. This is going to be the Neutron Earth-like. I'm curious to see what the hell that is. What's it called? Just Neutron Earth-like? Yeah. To Neutron Earth-like. Okay, it's just called Neutron Earth-like. Last one was called Holy Twins. It's about 3,000, 4,000 light years behind us. But after this stop, we will be done and on our way back to Seos. Another 15,000 light years, and then... So, once I drop out here, we will be at our halfway point. Actually, a little more than halfway, because I had to take a side... had to go a little bit out to the side to get to the first stop. Okay, there's the mission critical. Yep, they gave me the destination they want to go to. And it is a neutron. I know a neutron star anywhere. That's not a white dwarf. The speck is too small. It's too spinny. Okay. They want me to go here. There's only one thing here. I guess it's a Earth-like in a neutron star. Or next to a neutron star, another one. The Holy Twins was the same thing, except the Holy Twins were 2 Earth-likes. I don't need to restate that, actually, because you probably just saw that footage, even though it was day before yesterday when I was there. This whole trip, I could probably sit down and marathon it in a few days. It's taken me... Let's see, it started out at 4 weeks. They have 3 weeks, 1 day. So it's taken me 6 days. About 6 days just to get halfway. And that's because I've been taking my time. I've been playing other games. I haven't really felt like sitting down and grinding out the whole thing. And this is only a 15,000 distance trip. Armand went out... I think he went out to the other side of the bulge, the core. He's going to have to go out there, so that's 30,000 out, 30,000 back. It's going to be a probably over 60k light year journey, and he has to go to Jacques Station first. So that's a side route. So that's even more than 60,000. Oof. And he's using the same ship as me. He got a better roll in his FSD, so I think he has a 32 light year jump range instead of a... Yeah, mine's 30, 31.68 max. It's usually around 24, 29.5 when I have a full tank. So, the Beluga is most certainly not a long-legged beast, but it has endurance. Big fuel tank. This is weird. I started this mission without recording the first bit. So I'm going to be putting the first bit of this video before my destinations. So it won't be chronological, but it'll be, I don't know. This is going to be a weird video, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. There we go. Earth-like. Let's get a little bit of details on this here planet. Okay, there's the nav destination. Let's check out the details for this little system. Earth-like with a ring. Dragonus Guardia was the person who discovered it. Outdoor world with a human breathable atmosphere and indigenous life. 1.42 G, so a little heavy. Bigger than Earth. That's why it's, bigger G. So it's pretty neat little planet. It's the orbital period. Wow! 3,769 days to do an orbit. That's a long-ass year. Let's go see what the tourist marker says and make my tourist people happy before I start my journey back. I really want to get back. I'm motivated to get back. I want to be back. I want to go play with my friends. I have newbie friends I want to help get money. I gotta help Rix get some money. I gotta help, I think I could probably help Hillian get some money. I want to do some exploring and stuff with friends. I want to grab my Corvette and shoot shit. I want to kit out an Asp Explorer again just because I love the Asp Explorer. Might get a Fer-de-Lance, probably won't because I have a Corvette, so why even bother with another military ship? Like, it is the best combat ship. But Asp Explorer with a nice, super long jump range, that's going to be fun for traveling around. Make it an unarmed, little, like, light transport, just courier ship. Just kind of puttering around errand ship. I want one of those. Almost. Almost. Alright. Scan the tourist beacon and see what it has to say. Without running it over. Let's not run it over. Oh shit, there's people here. Red Planet Taxi Service? Oh, it's a hauler. Huh. Alright, let's see what it has to say. Okay, everybody wants to go back to New Dawn. This ringed Earth-like planet is the only body rotating on this neutron star. Commander Dragon Guard states that because it is hard to find, it's one of the few places humanity could hide if there was ever a danger of extinction. So this guy didn't... This Dragon Guard guy didn't do as much of a detailed write-up as the other one. They probably asked him, what do you have to say about this planet that you found? He's like, I don't know. Looks like a good place to hide if Thargoids start kicking our shit in. So it's not as interesting of a backstory as the twins. That guy came up with like a whole tourism spiel for it. But I don't know. He says it's a place for humanity to hide in case of extinction. But like, have you seen the size of the inhabited sphere? Trillions and trillions of people. I don't think a single Earth like around a neutron star would be good for hiding more than like, yeah. Still, it's interesting. It's not nearly interesting enough to stay here. Not even worth a screenshot, really. It's kind of just the same as the last place. I love the tourism stuff. The promenade areas are now open. Passengers are advised we will be jumping out of normal space shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll now be setting a course back to New Dawn Station in CO's. Estimated time of arrival is whenever the fuck we get there. Huckly dokely. Thank God. Let's hope this place has an open bar. It's going to be a long-ass trip back. This is where we are. That is where we need to be. Oh, not CO's. Yeah, right there. 15,200 light years, give or take. So this is right next to CO's, so it still counts. Yeah, Armand, to give you an idea, he had like a few destinations out here, then he had to go to Colonia, then he had one that was like over here. So then he has to go all the way back. So he's doing like a weird triangle thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'll have to reach him for comment. He's gonna see this video and go, "The fuck, Crow, you're wrong." But there it is. 15,194 light years at 29.4 light year jump range. Let us estimate that with my handy dandy calculator app because I'm bad at math. 15,194. Well, let's do 4.36 divided by 29.5. 515 jumps. Let's divide that by 60 and estimate about 1 minute per jump. It'll take me about 8.5 hours if it takes me a minute to jump. So, it will not be tonight. Probably won't be tomorrow night because I don't want to sit doing this for 4 hours in one sitting, then 4 hours in another. Because, you know, I play War Thunder. Okay. Let's set the first leg and get moving. See, the problem is, though, as you probably already know, you can't just click there and then click navigate because it's like, oh, you can't figure out how to go farther than... We can't plot a course for that far because our computer would just explode. But, oh, she's having trouble loading in the stars around me. So, you can only plot it at about 1,000 light years at a time, so we're going to go out here. So what I have to do every time I want to plot a course. 666, well, that's an awkward number. Let's keep going a little bit further. 800, we can go a little further. And I want to go up more. Let's go up, then go forward to almost. See how far it can go. So 950. Let's go here. Okay, so this is the first leg of my journey. It'll take me about a half hour. And that's how far it'll take me. You know, just I'll save the final thoughts on this trip for when I get back. But I'm What, did I just bookmark that instead of clicking it? Did I honestly just bookmark? Why is this bookmarked? Fuck it, we'll go there. Timer. So, I will see you in a couple days, or a few days when I finish this journey. You'll be able to see, because when I go to turn it in, you're going to see how it says here. Oh, these are updated. New Dawn Station. Are they happy now? They're still miserable. They're still miserable. I left port and got rammed by an NPC who couldn't figure out how to fucking dock, and I got a credit for... I got a 100 credit fine for reckless driving, and all my passengers just dropped in satisfaction because like, oh, you're breaking the law. Bitch, they rammed me. Any hoozle. Let's just head on back and hope random number generator doesn't stick it in my pooper again, because I'm out of heat sinks, and if I lose too much hull, I'm worried I'll fail all my contracts and then just be like, fuck it, we're gonna suicide, go back to the station, lose that 90-something million, and be just like, yeah, fuck it, we're not doing that again. But it's a trial run, so who knows? I will see y'all bitches when I get back, which is probably gonna be the beginning of the video. Or the end of the... I don't know. I'll figure out some orderings that make some modicum of sense. And regular star. Okay, yeah. Every time I jump out now, I'm going to be absolutely paranoid that I'm going to be jumping out between, like, sandwiched between two stars again. That is a lot of object. Any hoozle, I've said I'll be back. I keep dawdling. I want to keep talking to you guys. I've been bored for the last like 3 hours. So I mean, just maybe I should live stream. But who would watch this? Seriously, who would watch this? Nobody. It's fucking boring. I will be back. That's that's the wrong button. Where's the right button? Oh, here it is. Okay. I found it. Oh, mm. Oh, it's one of those days.